Got a headache, sis? Contemplating murder will do that to you. Thinking about this is so much different than what happened to me, isn't it? I mean, a quick whack on the head, bada bing, bada boom, it was done. But this is what they call premeditation, which means planning it all out. And it's so much more work than what happened to your arms with little bruises. Actually, it's quite like a wedding. You have millions of details you got to think about, and then you have to tediously follow all the many, many ways something could go wrong, and then you make sure that they do not. But then, Annie, there's the moment of truth. The point of no return. Now, what was that lesson that you learned in history class? What was it called? Crossing the Rubicon? Do you think you can do that? Huh, sis? When it comes time to actually kill Greenlee, do you think you can cross the Rubicon? The way Ryan wrote you off today, I think he crossed his.
It's not gonna happen. You can't punish Josh like he's some creepy hand mucker.
And if I do, we're finished, right? Your brother stole more from me than anybody ever has at a casino table, and you let him get away. For now, not forever.
Well, I'd do it again. Your goons had no right to touch my brother.
They're not goons. They're my employees. They're doing their job. What are you doing spraying them down with mace?
Do you remember when we got married, when you married me, and I saved your casinos with my name? That makes them my employees, too. Now, this is between you, me, and Josh. And the money that he stole...
He will give back and deal with the fallout.
What are you going to do? You going to break his kneecaps or hold him over a tank of sharks?
Shut up.
No, come on, tell me. If you're not ashamed, then tell me.
You know what I'm ashamed of? That I gave your brother a chance to steal from me. I didn't see how screwed up he was from the very beginning, but as far as what's going to happen next, no, I'm not ashamed of that at all.
He's family.
Yeah. And that's the only reason he's still alive.
Josh, stop. Just slow it down. Just explain it to me.
Okay, it's not good. It's just... Oh, God, telling you this, Erica.
Whatever it is, we're gonna work it out.
I pissed Zach off really bad. So if something happens to me, you know who's behind it.
Look, start slowly and tell me. You upset Zach? How?
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't even know how this whole thing blew up. Okay, I mean, it was a few weeks ago at work. Zach and I were there, and I said something stupid about Kendall, about how he should be watching over her and her whole Greenlee obsession instead of tending to business. Yeah, I mean, it was just a joke. I wasn't trying to call him out or anything. I mean, you and I both know how Kendall can be, but he got all pissed off about it. And then he starts in about how I got too close to Hannah, how I should have known that she was nuts. And then he says that Greg Madden is my family, not Kendall, not you. How my dad practically kidnapped Kendall when she was pregnant, hid Kathy from Tad, on and on.
Well, that doesn't sound like Zach.
Look, I know you love the guy. I love him too, Erica, but he's still the same control freak that you met in Vegas. The same guy that married Kendall to teach his own son a lesson. The same guy that cut the power to the entire city. He's not innocent.
No, well, none of us is.
Well, you didn't see the look in his eye. When that switch flips...
Okay. What did you say to him?
I told him that I was a Cain. I told him I was a Martin. That I was just another one of Greg Madden's victims. And then I think everything's all right, and then a couple weeks later, he calls me into his office. He tells me the numbers in the casino are off. He says he's got the paperwork to prove that it's my fault. He's saying I embezzled, Erica. He's calling me a thief. Why would I embezzle from my own sister and brother-in-law? I've got a job, I've got money, it doesn't make sense.
Josh. Did you take some money from the casino?
No, I swear to you. Mom.
Zach, the person that you call your brother needs help.
Yeah, he needs help.
He thinks he's owed.
He's owed for what? For what your mother did to him? What we did to Greg Madden? For what? So $20 million of our money is going to make him feel better?
Can you imagine how he feels? Imagine knowing what he knows.
Go see a therapist. You do Don't steal from your family.
Oh my God, you are so fixated. Like this one thing is the sum of who Josh is. He also held our tiny baby Ian in the hospital. He moved into our house to be with the boys when you were missing. And when we were together as a family, he sang to our boys. He watched hockey with you. He called Bianca to make sure that Miranda liked preschool. He's our family, Zach.
When he moved
family.
in, he was already stealing from us. Stealing what he thought he was owed. He had offshore accounts. He was lying, lie after lie after lie.
So what? So what? Hannah went after me with a gun. She took a shot at me. She tried to kill the mother of your child. And what do? You try to save her life, not ruin it. But my brother...
Yeah, he was there. He was there for Spike and Ian. He was there when Ian was about a pound. And he held him in the hospital, and no one else would even look at him. He kept my boy alive, and that's when I knew that he was my brother, too. But this, Kendall, this is not nothing. This is not nothing.
Oh my God. Of course you won't forgive him. Josh didn't just steal from you. He broke your heart.
Turn on the TV for me, would you, sis?
Go to hell.
Too late. Oh, come on, I'm serious. We can maybe, find a cool way to off the green strip if we watch one of those police procedurals on TV. I mean, you're sure as hell not gonna beat her brains in with a lug wrench like you did me, because that would show an embarrassing lack of creativity. Not to mention the icky-wicky mess.
Shut up and let me think.
How about Poison? I mean, it's a classic. I say, Holmes, this woman's decaf mocha triple cap latte has a distinct odor of bitter almonds.
No. Too risky. Plus, someone else could get poisoned by mistake.
Yeah, not to mention these cops are quite clever at tracing these things back to who did them. Maybe we should get a pro.
No. No, even more risky. No one else can be involved. I have to do this by myself.
How about electrocution? You break in while she's in the bubble bath, you throw in this live toaster, and she's all...
No. I know what I have to do.
I just sent you a file distributed to all VPs. Thank you.
You did this because Josh let you down. You think he wasn't loyal enough. He didn't love you enough.
Don't analyze me.
He made a mistake, okay? He made a huge mistake. Haven't you? Haven't I? We're family, Zach. We forgive each other.
Yeah? I don't. I'll give second chances. I'm sorry. I'm not a Cain.
Are you kidding me? You're kidding me. This is a Cain thing now? Fine. Okay. Hell yeah, we forgive each other. Bianca, Mom, and I, we've all gotten past some horrible things. I have done some hateful things to people that I love because I was angry or hurt or just cruel. You and I have forgiven Greenlee for taking Spike and almost killing him. We've forgiven Ryan for wanting to sacrifice our child when I was in that coma. My God, you can forgive them for things that have to do with our children, but not about money? Something as stupid as money?
It's not about money.
I brought my mother's rapist back to Pine Valley. Babe lied to Bianca, but we forgive and we move on.
It's a little different.
How? Why? Make me understand.
You don't want to understand. You just want what you want, as usual.